Well, Richard, it's good to see you. First of all, how are you? I know you've been out with that Achilles injury. How are you feeling at the moment?
Yeah, I'm getting there. It's improved slowly but surely. So, just precaution really. We kind of looked at it and said, okay, I've played a lot of games, so it was more so the case of okay, given that I've played a large amount of games, it was just trying to minimise the risk of maybe missing one or two. And well, 2 or 3 games sounds like a long time, but with the games coming thick and fast, only a week, we kind of looked at. So slowly but surely getting there.
When you have those types of injuries that just take time to heal, does that add to the frustration knowing that there's not really a lot that you can do?
Yeah, but it's a part of football, that happens. And like I said, I played a lot of games, a lot of minutes. So we're kind of looking at it and saying, okay, well, my Achilles has just been a little bit tight, rather than I think I played on it for maybe 3 or 4 weeks. And yeah, obviously, like I say, just kind of irritated it. So just settling it down just for a week helps massively in terms of finishing off the season, and rather than missing, playing on it for a longer term and making it more irritated and then missing out more. So just caution more so at the moment.
When you're playing so regularly, Saturday, Tuesday, and then you have a little bit of time away from that, is it something that you can just jump back into, or is there a bit of an adjustment period when you come back into the side?
Yeah, I think, I can only speak for myself, and I'm very comfortable with stepping in when I have done. If I think last season when I was out for a good number of months, I got called back quite early because we were struggling at the time, and we kind of had to speed up the process of my injury, and I had to get back in. And I think the first game I played 90 minutes. I was only planning on playing 45 and seeing where we were from there. So I've done it before. It's not an issue. But like I say, this time round we're just kind of just monitoring it and hopefully see where I'm at this week.
Congratulations on your call up for the England C side. I mean, how delighted are you with that and that recognition that you've received there?
Yeah, I'm happy. It was I think the gaffer texted me on the Sunday morning. Sorry, and I had a little lay-in, had a little sleep. Got up at like 9. See a text from the gaffer at like 8. And he texted me and he just said, like, morning Brinds, I didn't want to wake you, I thought you'd still be asleep, but I've got some good news for you. You've got a call up for the England C team, so congrats, and obviously that's just a display of all your hard work and stuff. So it was a nice little text to wake up to, and overall a nice surprise. But yeah, I mean it's an honour, and it's something that I'm obviously proud of, and the club are proud of. So it just I guess it warrants the performances that I've put in, and I really appreciate the recognition. So I'm looking forward to showcasing myself on that stage.
Yeah, and just putting that England shirt on as well, it just feels different. It just feels special being able to represent your country.
Yeah, definitely. It's I mean, I've been in a position with I can represent Grenada or Egypt, and there were a few moments in my career where I was close to doing that, but it just didn't feel like it was the right time. But I've always wanted to be in an international team and play in that. It's a different type of game, you could say, a different type of challenge. So I'm really looking forward to that.
And given how competitive the National League is, and the quality that's in the National League at the moment, this England C setup is forced to be reckoned with, given the standard of player.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting one to see. I've been in this league for a couple seasons now, and I didn't really know too much about how it all worked with the England C team. I think there was a couple years where it was under 23s and whatnot. So, yeah, it's like I say, it's an honour to kind of be put in, I guess, the category of the best players in this league. And there's some really, really talented boys in the squad. Some lads that have, from what I've played against, been by far the best players in this league, and I'm happy to be a part of that.
back with Notts, it feels like a really, really key time at the moment, doesn't it? Through March, the games that you're playing against teams in and around you in the league table. Stockport tomorrow evening. I remember Notts was so good at home in that game at Meadow Lane. How much heart can you take from that performance into such a massive game tomorrow at Stockport?
Well, I think we can go into the game knowing that, like you say, we've done it before. The way that we played against them previously was outstanding. And I think we spoke about it at some point in the season where we looked at that performance and said that was an outstanding performance and a bar that was set. I'm confident as a team we can go and put on a good display. But it's going to be a difficult game. There's no doubt about it. But like I say, I'm confident that us as a team will put in a hard shift and look to get a good result.
Given the league position and how congested it is around there, and the fact that that Notts are desperate to get into that playoff picture, it feels like every game is almost a cup final at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a part of the game when you're wanting promotion and you're wanting to be in that top end of the table and trying to push for more. That's very much the case. You have to prepare as if every single game is your final game. It's a trophy game, so to speak. So we're looking to take each game as it comes, take our time in terms of knowing that, okay, well, we can't look too far ahead. It's a massive now end to the season. We're wanting to push to get into the playoffs. But like I say, we just have to take it each game at a time. That's the main thing to focus on. And like I say, I'm confident within the team that we have. Whoever plays will put in a good display.
Finally, from me, there was obviously the period over Christmas and in January where there was so much disruption. You didn't know when you were going to be playing games. Sometimes they were called off an hour before kick-off, in the case of a few. Now that the games are thick and fast Saturday, Tuesday again, has there been an adjustment period from the squad, or has it been something that you've all relished?
I think it's one of them where it comes thick and fast. You don't really have too much time to think about it. You just have to just play your best, and then you go again. Another game comes thick and fast. So with that momentum, it can be good. It's not been easy for us given the injuries that we've had. It's very, very difficult when you get hit with a number of injuries all at the same time. But the lads have been excellent in terms of managing that, because like I say, that's not easy when you do have the Saturday, Tuesday back and forth. But like I say, we just have to take it as each game comes and go from there.